Hello everyone and welcome back to another fun episode of Minecraft. As you guys can see, we're currently still in Minecraft Earth. What we're working on is actually composing the map of Africa pretty much. We're trying, like I said, I wanted to do that in the next episode. And this is me for 3 hours actually just doing this, and I'm not nowhere near done with getting the entirety of just Africa done. So the good thing is from last episode was that we did found that in a day we could easily travel to Ireland and we can easily set up our base. We did also find part of Europe. We did find part of Europe, and we found a sliver of Australia. So that doesn't mean we haven't found the other, like, 7/8 of Australia, Japan, or most of Asia. And that also means we haven't seen North or South America. So there is that. So there are still places where we need to figure out where we need to go and the maps that are needed to keep making it, and yeah, which means I'm going to have another mining episode where I'm just underground getting more iron and stuff, because the moment we can get to, or I can actually leave Africa and get over to Ireland, I'm gone. And the moment I can get over to the United States, to Wisconsin, I'm gone. It's one of those things where I can do it. It's just, it's just a little hard for me because this is where I want to be in the game, where it's, oh, okay, I'm just going to go here, make everything I want to make, and then we're done. Because in our actual survival world, I haven't even shown you guys. I think I might be doing that in the next episode. I'm just running around, pretty much, just trying to get myself back. Because it's like, I'm looking for something. I'm just going out and having fun, and I'm not finding it. So, yep. It's always fun to remember that. So, So, I really don't know what to talk about today because, actually, I do. Something that my friend, who I told this to, actually was happy for me. So, for me, yesterday, for you guys, this will be, 2 weeks ago, I had a severe anxiety attack. First time ever. I was driving to work to Geodis, and I couldn't breathe. I had to pull off into this mini mart, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. My chest hurt so bad, and everything. And, it came down to the point where I thought I was having a heart attack, and I drove back home. And after it passed, I calmed myself down, and I went, okay, what was that? I remember we have this e-doctor thing, and I remembered I had a prescription for that in private from a different doctor, so I gave them a call, and they pretty much told me, oh yeah, you had an anxiety attack. And they said that with all the energy drinks I was drinking, and all the stress I was putting on myself, that this was causing me a lot of psychological pain that actually manifests itself as chest pain. It wasn't that my heart is actually hurt. It's not that my heart was failing me. It was the fact that my heart was getting so stressed and having to pump so hard that it actually just like, okay, no. And it just started going the rhythm to calm itself down, like a muscle, how it kind of sometimes go limp to protect itself. Pretty much my heart was just going, no, we're slowing down. and my body was in a different mode. I wanted to breathe, I couldn't breathe. And my chest hurt because guess what? Heart going not the speed it's supposed to be going. Guess what? That's gonna hurt. And also, you carry your pain in your shoulder. I carry my stress in my chest and in my shoulders. So I was told to start taking it more easy, and I'm not allowed energy drinks for the next month. I'm not allowed any energy drinks till June. I think she even said no coffee. Like I can have tea but no coffee, which I don't understand. So, yeah. That happened, and I could have gone our 28 years without experiencing it. So, yeah. And I read something that is kind of hilarious. So, people of my age group and younger, apparently the middle finger is no longer an option to use when you're driving. If you flip someone off, they don't care. But scientists or psych docs have found out that if you give them a thumbs down, apparently this is worse than getting the middle finger. And I heard this and read this from my mother, who showed me the article, and I told her flat out, if you give me a thumbs down in traffic, if I cut you off, I am flipping you off. It's one of those stupid things where it's, oh, you think I did a bad job at driving, you're giving me a thumbs down. Boo-hoo. I'm flipping you off. That conveys my entire message. Fuck you, learn to drive. Speaking of which, I've lived out here now for a year. I've lived out here for a whole fucking year and a month. And I can say something with a 100% accuracy. The people in this town that I live in, Fond du Lac, they can't fucking drive. Half of them can, half of them can't. Half of them are speed demons where we go 5-10 miles an hour over the speed limit. You see 30, we're going 35. We see 35, we're going about 40-42. We also have people on the other side of that coin who don't. Like everyone else around them is doing what everyone else does, going 5-10 over. Then you got this fuckhead who's going 5 under or at speed limit and holding up traffic. I get that, but if you live in Fond du Lac, you know the rules. You sign the waiver. And it's the same thing at roundabouts. It's like we know wait for an empty queue, then go. I got people who are waiting when they have opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and they just sit there waiting for no one else to come down. Like, you know what, it's a nice day, I'm going to let them all go first. Not knowing they're on a roundabout trying to get onto the highway. Like, oh, God. And then the other idiots, they don't use turn signals. They think if they just get in a certain lane, oh yeah, they know I'm going this way. I want to start. Oh God, it's so terrible because, yeah, if you're in a lane, if you have a triple lane where this lane says you can turn, I can guess you're going that way, but still use your turn signal. I've been behind so many people where they don't have their turn signal, they don't use their turn signal, and I almost crash into their ass end because, I didn't know that's the way you wanted to go. It's just, oh, God, I don't understand. I mean, like, I know how I was taught, use your turn signal before you make a turn, about 50 feet before. Like, give them warning that you're about to turn. Don't just go, okay, good luck, and then make your turn. That's how you get into an accident. Especially if someone else is trying to turn with you, they think you're going straight, they don't know, and then bam, you get hit. But of course, this makes sense, mind you. So, there is that. My Wi-Fi situation out here is drastically diminished. Like, I used to be able to post very easily on my laptop. I used to be able to do all kinds of stuff on my laptop. Nope, not no more. Not no more. Like, I have a hard time uploading videos or just altering them. Like, on YouTube, I put the title, the description, and everything in. I can barely do that. Because sometimes it says, oh, we can't save this. You have a poor internet connection. It's like, come on. And it sucks because it's like, I understand. It's like, the Wi-Fi sucks. But it runs fine for my Xbox. It runs fine for everything else because I think my Xbox just doesn't move. The Wi-Fi is just strong enough to get to this stuff. I'm sincerely looking at possibly going and getting myself a personal Wi-Fi router. And that's through my phone company, US Cellular, not through my friend's stuff. Sorry, I'm actually at the same time while doing this, working on episode 99 of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. We are actually coming to... I know we just... No, I can't talk about it because that's actually Wednesday. Yeah, that's actually Wednesday this week. So, 98 was supposed to come out on the 3rd. It has to come out on the 17th now, which is Wednesday. And because of that, I can't really talk... Or I can talk about it without ruining anything. So, now with us finishing the Mirac Dragonborn DLC, we can go back into the regular game and finding out that I only need 3 pieces of Daedric pieces. So I need the shield known as Spellbreaker. I need the Clavicus Vial mask. And I need the orcish hammer that the Daedric gods gave to the leader. I need to figure out where to find that thing. Because I've done all 3 of them. I've had all of it, and here's a little something for you. If you actually try and if you go and do the Clavicus Vial mission, Daedric's best friend, there's actually a little thing that not a lot of people know, especially new players. In there, you get a choice between an axe and his mask. And if you try to keep the axe, it will pretty much lock this achievement where you get all 15 Daedric artifacts. It will actually lock it because the axe isn't classified as a Daedric weapon or as a Daedric artifact. And because you have to do something that's not exactly kosher and it's a bad choice to do, you lose that ability to get the achievement. It's the mask that you need, and the mask has its own perks, and the axe is actually pretty shitty. But at the same time, it's like, I'll go for the mask every time because, one, that's armor. I can always use the armor. And I get where people want, oh no, I want the axe. It's a cool looking axe. I don't care who you are. I've gotten most, if not all, like I even said, I have most of the Daedric weapons. I mean, Daedric artifacts. I have Daedric weapons. I have Elven weapons. I have all these different weapons. I am still using the Dragonbone battle axe I made myself. I think in the 40s, in episode 40s. I'm still using it, and I'm still using the same Dragonbone armor. I am now currently trying to re-establish my smithing so I can do Stalrim. And Stalrim needs ebony. And if you can get the ebony, you're good. It's just, come on. Like, I get where people are like, oh no, I want the axe, I want this, I want to collect everything. It's like, cool, but you're never going to fucking use it. The Clavicus Vial helmet, I use that thing all the time. If I could, I wouldn't be using my Dragon Bone. I would be using the Veil, or the mask, or the cat. Yeah, the mask. I'd be using the Ebony Mail. I'd be using all this other type of stuff, and I'd be carrying like 800 weapons that I've always wanted to use, and I thought looked cool. Like, I went up to Dawn Star and got the hidden chest, and I found more of the dark and, I'm just going to call it what it is, the Saints and Sinners. Those saints with the golden armor. I have now, I think, a full set of their armor, including shield, battle axe, everything. And I also have the dark one, the black one that looks like a fucking gimp. I have all that too. Shield and everything included. I have their battle axe, axes, swords, everything. Even bows. I have like 7 bows for each of them. It's one of those things where it's cool. I have it. What the fuck am I going to do with it? Seriously, what the fuck? Also, I still have to go to my other houses to see what I can fucking do with them, because I have yet to do anything with them. I have my home over by fucking Whiterun that I never use. And I also have the one over by Markarth that I never fucking use. I have all of this. I have these 3 houses. The only one that really got anything was Lakeview Manor, because I know what happens at the other 2. It's and I don't feel like having to move all my companions back over to my house, and I don't feel like moving the family, so then I gotta be like, oh shit, where'd I leave my fucking kids and wife? Because I actually think that is the only house I have that can have kids in it, besides Bree's home. And personally, I think I might want to move them to Bree's home in Whiterun, just so they have more kids to play with, and I don't have to worry about them bringing home fucking skeevers and foxes and shit, or spiders. It's one of those things where it's like, I know I'm reaching the end of the game. I know I am, because I'm still running around doing stupid little itty bitty shit, and I know I'm about to start the College of Winterhold line. I know there's still other stuff for me to do. I know that there's still shouts I have to collect. I know there's a bunch of stuff I can do. It's just to the point where it's like, we're almost at the end of the game. And once I get the story mission done, then we go into the Dawn Guard DLC, because the Dawn Guard, you need a few things that... Or actually, I think I can actually do it right now, because I do still have the scroll, the Dragon Scroll. So if anything, I could actually do it beforehand. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And because going after Alduin is not hard. We're literally at the end of the game as it is, just going after Alduin. Like, I bet by episode 105, if I don't decide to do piddly little side missions, if I decide to actually go after him, I can easily defeat him. I can easily wipe him out. And I know there's still some stuff on my miscellaneous to do. I know there's still some missions, some regular missions to do. I can easily do them. I also have all of this other shit to go and do, like I said, with the College of Winterhold, with the Dawn Guard, with... I can easily go from town to town to find something else. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's hours of gameplay. It is hours of gameplay. You can easily keep wandering around aimlessly and keep killing shit, go into different caves and all that, and even go into the caves you've already been in to kill everything in a 5 feet circle of yourself. You can become literally a god. There are cool missions for when you get to level 100 for certain things. But at the same time, it's one of those games where it's fun, but I'm done. And besides, after Skyrim, I even said I was going to go into Elder Scrolls for a while. On Elder Scrolls, I was going to go into Star Wars or even into Fallout. And when that happens, it's just, okay, it's still there. I'm going to play it. I love Skyrim. I love playing the game as much as I can. I can even redo my character because I like a werewolf character, not a vampire character. And the moment you choose a vampire character, and you'll see what I mean when we start doing the Dawn Guard, moment you choose to be a vampire, you can get your beast blood back, but you are constantly at odds with the Dawn Guard. And personally, the Dawn Guard are, in my opinion, have better armor, have better weapons. I don't have to run around to get 50,000 different ornamental necklaces and rings that I can only wear one of. Where, I have 5 different necklaces for gargoyle control and sun control and bloodborne power and magicka power and this power and this power and this power. And it's like, I can only wear one. I only have one neck. I can wear a ring. I have 10 fingers. I can only wear one goddamn ring. That makes so much sense. At least let me wear 2. You know? It's just, And then you have special armor, special abilities. Like, don't get me wrong, the werewolf line is awesome, but I would rather be able to go and do the vampire line just because the vampire line allows you to do so much. And also, after we get the main storyline done with Alduin, then we have the Blade story, because they're going to help me do a mission I've never done, and also go after something I've never fought. A legendary dragon. I've never fought one. I've never seen one. I have never done anything with the Blades along that line, because at one, I never chose Blades to replace the Blades, and I never killed Mirak. Not Mirak, I never killed Parthenax, which, I'm going to ruin part of the story, they say we need to kill because he's technically a dragon, and he is a traitor to his own race. So, yeah, that little tidbit pissed me off. But besides that, not only that, as you guys have seen on Fridays, I have really fallen behind on Homefront and Far Cry, because I am literally just trying to keep Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays going, because with the Wi-Fi and all that, I've had to really drop it. I've had to drop it completely just so I can keep up with this. Like today, Saturday, the 6th of May, I am just trying to get Stardew Valley done, Minecraft, 1 episode of Dead Island 2, possibly some Assassin's Creed, if not Saints Row. That way Sunday, which is Saints Row and Stardew Valley, that's done. I need the 9th, this episode, for Minecraft. I need the 23rd, which is 157, and I need for the 30th another episode of Dead Island, because I already have the second episode recorded, because I fucking love that game. And Wednesday is good, because now with episode 98 getting moved to the 17th, and 99 to the 31st, everything's completed. Everything's done. I need 2 more episodes of Assassin's Creed Unity, which we are reaching the end of before we move into the Chronicles again. And just doing that, if I'm able to complete all that, not today, but today and tomorrow, and get everything done and uploaded and happy-go-lucky fucktards, I will work on Homefront and Far Cry and Grand Theft Auto, which has not been up for, I think, 4 months, and Mafia 2, which I only put 1 episode up, and that was it. Like, I am disappointed because I know these games are not hard. These games are not hard to play. They are long games, but I love these games, especially because not only do I need to think about, oh, I need to keep making all this stuff. Shadow of Mordor, I recorded a shit ton of it just to keep up with it so I didn't have to worry about that video. If I wanted to, I could be making one video and I could be doing one game and I could be recording like 10 in a day or like 6 in a day. Then that's good. While they're processing, and that night I can process them, and the next day do it again. So that's 12 weeks. Or in this case, 24 weeks. Because instead of having to do 52 weeks for one game, if I wanted to do 52 episodes, I'd be covered for 2 years. Like, that's the thing. I can easily make a shit ton of episodes, but then by the time you guys make a comment on it and I say something on the comment, I can't change anything. I can't go in and get it immediately like how people think it's going to happen in the next video. What happens with me is, now that, like this, I actually had this happen not too long ago. I had a gentleman comment on one of my Stardew Valley videos. He told me how to arrange... He told me how to arrange my sprinkler, which I did. But when he said that, I had 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 videos recorded and set up. So it's just, oh, okay, I want to do that. And I realized, oh wait, I actually did that. But I couldn't have changed it until a lot later. I even thanked him in a video later on. But the thing is, for all he knew, I just snubbed him. And that hurts me because, like, oh, he's not really going to pay attention like he says. He doesn't really want to get to know people in the community that are looking at his videos, that are actually talking to him like he's been wanting. I think I might even stop watching. And I don't want that to happen. Like, I know Ed and Beansy both watch the Minecraft episodes still. Or they at least glance at them to see what everything's going on. But, like, Beansy, I haven't spoken to him in months. And Ed, I'm hanging out with him in real life for me tomorrow. And we're hardly ever on our systems anymore because we work. We're adults. And I wish I could do, like, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and a few other guys. I'm not going to say PewDiePie anymore because PewDiePie pretty much gave up. Sorry, but he doesn't make the same content he used to, and I understand. When you are the biggest channel around, and you feel like you, and people have already said this about him, where you feel like you can retire from YouTube, I get it. Just put up something every now and then, and yeah, I get it. Or like Logan Paul. I used to look up to that dude as a YouTuber and as a blogging YouTuber, but then he started Impulsive, and he only makes like Logan Paul videos very sporadically. I think the last time I saw him make a blog video or an actual video was just before his boxing match with Mayweather, and even then, that was like 6 to 7 months before his last video. I get now that he has Impulsive and all that. He's now contracted with WWE. He's not going to be able to make videos like he used to, but it's like, then at least say something. Don't just like hang us around and wonder, okay, what's actually going on here? What's going on there? What's going on over here? That's kind of an asshole move. Tell the fans that subscribe to you, that enjoyed your commentary and talking and all that. Tell us what's going on so we know, okay, he's only going to be doing Impulsive now. I don't really like shows, but I might do it for him. Just something. Well, Yeah, and I know I'm going on a weird rant. I went from Cars to Skyrim to this now, but yeah, no, with my Wi-Fi being shit, how I wanted to say this, because my Wi-Fi is badly shit, I actually can't really do much. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I would love to be able to go and I would love to be able to go and just record like the old days and just stick them right on up. But because of everything, it's harder for me. Like, this is actually the one. Yeah, this is the one thing I actually enjoy doing sometimes, because it keeps my mind in place. It makes it so I have something to focus on. And yeah. I mean, the one sad thing is, now that I have Dead Island, I want to be home playing video games, but I can't be because I need to be an adult. Which freaking sucks, man. What if there are any kids that watch this channel, that hear me cuss, hear me lose my mind and all that stuff, remember this, kids, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Do not, and I mean do not, pray to grow up. If you pray to grow up, you are the biggest idiot ever. You are in the lap of luxury right now. Yes, you have to follow your parents' rules. Yes, you can't do what you want to do. But the moment you become an adult, you realize you had it so good. Because your parents had to take care of everything. You didn't have to pay bills. You didn't have to worry about taxes. You didn't have to worry about, oh, how am I going to feed myself today? If you had, and then when you got old enough to do this part, oh, you didn't have to worry about, okay, how am I going to feed these two crotch lizards that I call children? It's one of those things where, like, I get it. You don't like parents telling you what to do. I get it. But at the same freaking time, it is so much easier to be a kid than it is to be an adult. Do not pray to grow up. Because the moment you start praying, oh, I hope I could be an adult. I want to be an adult. Let me be an adult. The moment you ask for that, it's done. You're going to be an adult, and you're going to be going the opposite way, being like, I wish I could be a kid again. I wish I could be a kid again. I wish I could be a kid again. And you're fucked. Alright. So, with that, and you guys might hear some clicking in the background. Like, you guys might hear clicking and stuff, like on a computer. What I do, and just to clarify what you're hearing, I have two computers I work on. I have a laptop that actually edits everything and puts it up online, and I have my big computer that acts like the archive. I have archived every episode of my channel. The reason being is, if something were to happen, like say YouTube were to crash, or say I was to have to drop everything and they said, okay, you can't do this anymore, I have several years worth of videos I can put up. Several years worth. Like, just in the file I'm clicking so you can hear, done series, I have every episode of Assassin's Creed. This goes from 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelation, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed, 3, that one was, I don't remember, Revelation? I don't remember what, Liberation, that's it, Liberation. 3, Liberation, and I have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, then Assassin's Creed Rogue. I have all of them saved on here. I have the Dead Island collection, which is Dead Island 1, Dead Island Riptide, and I'm working on Dead Island 2, and looking at getting Escape from Dead Island. I have Dying Light, the original that we just completed. I have the Far Cry collection, which is Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4, plus what I've gotten done for Far Cry 5. I have all of the first Mafia. I have all 3 of the Max Paynes. I have the entirety of the Punisher. I have all of them for Red Dead 1. I have Saints Row 1 and 2. All of the videos I made for those series, they're done. I have every single one of The Walking Dead. Season 1, 2, New Frontier, 4, the last season, and the Michonne series. And I have the first whole season of The Wolf Among Us. I have all of that saved on here, and those are the ones that are in the done series. That doesn't include everything I'm currently working on, like 7 Days to Die, like just when I'm paused. I have all of Assassin's Creed Unity. I have everything for Grand Theft Auto. I have everything for Far Cry, Homefront. Minecraft alone is over 150 episodes. I have my Shadow of Mordor. I have Saints Row, the 3rd that we're working on currently. I have Skyrim that isn't done yet. I have Stardew Valley. And I have all of the desk videos that I have. That alone, this is years of videos that if my channel were ever to be taken down and I had to start again, know that the channel would have everything reposted. Everything. It would just take me a while to get everything up. And then everything would be scheduled the way it was before, with the name and everything. The only thing that would change is the description, where it would be, I don't remember, enjoy the video. And it would be like, this was posted so much time ago. This was posted so long ago. And this is, here's what I don't remember what happens in this video, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy just something stupid. Like, this channel has a fail-safe. And not only does it have a fail-safe, that whole idea of, I have an archive. That archive also does me a favor. That archive also allows me to keep an idea of where I was, what I was working on. Like, say, Skyrim. Whenever I would take like a long hiatus from it, where it was like, I recorded 7 episodes, I don't have to worry about it for a while. To kind of figure out what I was working on, I can rewatch the last episode that I have in my library and see what I need to adjust, or where I need to go from there. Not only that, I have just a bunch of different shit all saved up, ready to go. It's one of those things where it's like, I can easily re-establish my channel. Or if I need to, and people say, hey, we want you to start a Twitter. On Twitter, I will gladly throw full episodes that have already been up on there. I was even thinking about re-recording Assassin's Creed 1. But I need my 360 for that, and I left that out in my storage unit. So, yeah. And, again, the hard part about doing all this shit for me right now with the archive and with recording and all that is I have so many videos now. I think, and I actually want to look at that, I actually think that my archive is filling up. Let's see, properties. Let's see. So I have used 1.36 terabytes of information. That means for a 3 terabyte hard drive here, external hard drive, I have already used about half. And I still have 1.35. This is a 2.72 terabyte, so I have a little bit of shit I need to clean up. But I am just over half. I am just over halfway filled. And you guys heard how much is actually on this damn thing. And this is every video going back to YouTube, downloaded to my computer, and then put into the archive. Like, there is a lot of information on this that I know if I need to, I can easily put this away somewhere where I have it. And I don't have to worry about it. So, yeah, that's one thing that keeps me going, knowing that I have all this shit on lock and I don't have to worry about it just fucking off. That also includes music I have in it and a bunch of other shit. Like, if I needed to, this thing would be completely filled, and then I get a second one just as fast. And with this, I'm currently clearing my black record, which is one of the USB drives I use to record with. That just got emptied. So, I need to go check on two things. Okay, let's see. Yep, and this is why I check before I do anything. Okay, let's check ACU. Okay, those are in 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, and 9. Sorry, guys. Right now I'm actually trying to figure out what did and did not go into the proper areas. Okay, there we go. Now they popped up. Yep, there they are. So you two are in. Oop, don't open them. Okay, let's get down to Minecraft, because there's only one episode in there currently that needs to go in. It's in. And then the last two of Stardew Valley. Yeah, when people think, oh, he just sits behind a computer all day and doesn't do shit. Oh, no, I do shit. Like, I make sure all this stuff is getting in, getting put away properly, is getting put away. Like, I'm making sure all this is tip-top, put away, and, yeah, like, there's not going to be anything that does not need to get put away. And also, all the things that need to be, say, deleted and all that, once they are in a proper space, it's taken care of. It's immediately taken care of. And just to establish what I mean, for your Windows computer, you can figure out how much is left on your computer for your C file, which is your main computer that you get to play on. And for a 930 gigabyte computer, I have 807 gigabytes free. Before I started deleting everything, it was up to only 200 gigabytes of free. That was free. So, yeah. And the best part is, now with all that, I can easily change up my... In the corner of my screen, I have what videos have already been done, what episode we're up to, and I can easily change everything so it now says, oh, no, you're actually here now, and, oh, we're here now, and, oh, you just need to do this, and here's how you do this, and here's where we need to be, what day this episode is coming out. Like, right here, I have Sunday, Saints Row the 3rd, episode 21 to 24. We currently need to record episode 21, and I try to record things in small batches, so I would run till about the 24th episode. Stardew Valley, we need to record episode 46 to 48. That will cover the last bit of May and go into June. For Tuesdays, we have Minecraft, Dead Island, and 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is... I think I might take that away and put it into extra. But then Wednesday, we have... Shadow of Mordor. That's... I need episodes 13 to 18. Skyrim, episode 100 to 102. I need that. Assassin's Creed Unity. I need episode 30 to 32. Chronicles 2 to 6, because we never really did that. And I think I might just be renewing that series. Fridays, Homefront, episode 7 to 10. We need to do that. Far Cry 5, I need to do episode 12 to 14. I need to do that. Saturdays, GTA 12 to 15. Mafia 2, I need to do episode 2 to 6. Red Dead Redemption, I have some of that saved up, and GTA Vice City, I need to do that a little bit more. Those are extras for when I get done. I can just start throwing them at it. It's one of those things where, yeah. So, thank you guys. Oh, yeah, I went over. So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Subscribe today. And please remember, have fun playing in the dark. I will see you guys in the next one. Night.
AudioMicro.com